And if you in the M-Town or shit, hell, it's your boy TC, and this is the King Talk Podcast. Man, it's that time of the year again, man. Summertime, got that good weather, vacations, all that good shit. You know, it's barbecue season, man. You know what I'm saying? Time to fire up them grills, get you some good drink, get in your mode, get you some good music, you know what I'm talking about? And get in your zone. For sure. Memorial Day weekend. You know, a lot of people are traveling, you know, visiting loved ones or vacationing. Hopefully everyone is safe. You know, it's been a minute since I've been out of town. One day I plan on, you know, taking me a road trip, you know, somewhere like maybe on the West Coast or something, you know, LA, Denver, Vegas, you know, all in one trip. Shit, I might even throw Arizona in there, John. You know, just get a different change in scenery. One of my biggest motivations for rapping back in the day was traveling. You know, ain't nothing like being on the road. Which brings me to this question. Why do some people like staying in the same spot? You know, and I get it. Some people, you know, might not have the resources to go here and go there and everything. You know, I get that. But I think to myself, you know, is it out of their control or is it simply out of fear? You know, back in the day, I used to rap, and you know, when I look back, I think, you know, there were some things that were out of our control, like lack of connections or resources, you know, money and things like that. But I noticed, you know, just looking back, fear played its role. Fear played its role in discouraging, you know, a full commitment, you know, to developing the work ethic needed to get to where you're trying to go, to chase your dreams. And one thing about work ethic, you know, that's just basically how you choose to carry out your plans. But one thing about it, you know, we will work hard, but planning. And I know there's a lot of people that dream, don't necessarily focus on the planning. Planning is so important because when you plan something out, you know, basically your plan, it outlines your goals, you know, outlines the steps that you're going to take to reach those goals. So basically, once you make your plan, you ain't got to think about what you're going to do no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, the plan is there so you can follow it. That's what it's there for. But a lot of people don't like to plan. A lot of people like to dream. Oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna do this one day and I'm gonna do that. Oh, this would be nice, man. Look, we need to go ahead and make this and do this, that, and do that. You know what I'm saying? But don't necessarily do the research, you know, to figure out if it's gonna work or not. And, you know, with that fear sets in and it makes you say, hey, you know what? I'm not finna research this. I'm not finna look into that. Solely because when you dreaming about something, it feels so good. You know, like, oh, look, oh, if I had $1 million, oh, if I did this, and boy, we'll be on top, man. We'll be doing it big. It feels so good to dream about that house, dream about that car you want, all that good stuff. But until you do your research on, okay, how I'm gonna get this, how I'm gonna make this happen, see, that's when folks get scared. They say, oh, nah, that's, you know, their favorite line. That's too much. That's too much work. Nah, that's doing too much. But I feel like this, though, if you want something to happen, you want to make something come into fruition, you got to put in that work. You know what I'm saying? And before you put in that work, you got to do your research, map it out, plan it, and then put some action behind it. You know what I'm saying? You know, just long story short, man, don't sell yourself short. If it's something you want to do out there, something you want to make happen, look into it. Do your research. It's okay to do stuff just for hobbies. But if you're trying to be professional about it, do your research. Figure out how you're going to get from point A to point B. You know, and don't worry about the resources that you lack at the moment or whatever. Just work with what you got and do it to the max, man. So most people I know, work a 9 to 5, or sometimes they even got 2 9 to 5s or whatever, or whatever you do. Everybody got to make money. But I come to the question of, what's a good side hustle? You know what I'm saying? And I think the answer may differ between men and women, but we'll get to that in a minute. I was reading this article posted on tsheet.com, and it basically was talking about the legal ways you can sell your body. Well, not like that. You can sell things produced by your body. Selling your hair could get you anywhere between $100 to $4,000. Okay. And that's a hustle right now. Women, they spending a grip on some hair. For the dudes out there, you can sell your man juice, or for the intelligent folk, your sperm. You can sell your sperm for $1,500 per month. But the catch is, they say you got to at least be 5 feet and 9 inches tall, 5'9" or whatever. You got to be between the ages of 19 and 38. Of course, you got to be in good health, and you have to be college educated. And basically what they do is, it's over several months. Like every week, you'll donate, and they'll give you $1,500 a month. So for all you, I'm good. I ain't gonna even go there. Okay, back to the women. Say you want to carry somebody's baby, surrogate. They paying them up to $40,000 a month to carry a baby. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not a woman, so I don't know what that feel like to hold no baby in your stomach. But I mean, if that's something that you into, you know what I'm saying? You want to carry 4 babies in your stomach and all that good stuff. But I believe they said you had to at least already had 1 baby prior to do it. But those some little side hustles that you know what I'm saying, you can get into. You know what I'm saying? And, if you're hurting for some money. I was also looking on psychologytoday.com. I do a lot of little reading in my spare time. And it said, when it comes to sex, men are buyers and women are sellers. And it's talking about on a mental level, not prostitution. But it's just saying, just mentally, men, we buy. When it comes to sex, because we got to hunt for it. We got to go get it. So we have to, we the buyers and women's are sellers. It said, sex is essentially a female resource. Female sexual activity is much in demand and has high social value, meaning just about any type of woman can get sex. No matter the look or shape, it's a dude out there that's gonna smash for the most part. But now for the dudes, they got standards. As a dude, we got specific females that we like, that's our type. And when we get our type, we gonna usually give it up without a doubt. If she looking right and that's the typical type of chick that we like, it's no problem. We all in or whatever. But with women, you can be they type. but women work off moods. A woman got to be in the mood, to want to do anything. You know what I'm saying? If they not feeling it, I don't care if you they type or not. They no, not today, not right now. You know what I'm saying? It's usually a stipulation that's got to be met before a chick want to give it up, which is not a bad thing. I mean, if it's worth it, you're gonna work for it. But essentially, by nature, women are sellers and men are buyers. And by buyers, I mean we buy with our effort. But if that's the case, why do we shame women who sell their bodies for money or who just advertise their bodies in general. According to Psychology Today, they said from the perspective of women, when they see a chick that's just out there, just giving it up like that, they look at it like mentally it lowers the market value for female sex. But I think what a lot of females have to realize is dudes gonna always look. I mean, you can be locked down or not. I mean, you just in everyday life passing, you see something that look decent, you gonna look. I mean, that's just in a dude nature or whatever. Which I feel like that's totally innocent. I mean, you got eyes, you gonna look or whatever. But one thing I never understood is like how dudes could be interested in paying for sex. But as you get older, you realize that, I mean, that's just some dudes' preference. Just like some dudes like thick chicks. Some dudes like petite chicks. Some dudes like to just pay. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Some dudes don't care for all the relationship, just want to get one off and keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? So for them, all those chicks that advertise like that and maybe doing a little something, getting a little side hustle in, I mean, that's their business, I feel like that has pretty much nothing to do with necessarily lowering the value of female sex, because I mean, pussy make the world go round. So I mean that value never go down. So I disagree with that. And like I said, some dudes gonna buy, some dudes gonna pay for it. And in fact, like I said, mentally, dudes, we are buyers, and mentally females are sellers. So even if we don't pay with money, we paying with something. We paying with time, we paying with emotion or concern or availability, all that stuff. You gonna pay one way or another, you know what I'm saying? So I can't knock somebody's side hustle, I feel like outside a female, side hustling, you know what I'm saying, selling their body for money or whatever, outside of that, regular women are the only women to get judged for how many bodies they got on them. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that's the only thing that bothers dudes. I mean, and I guess females try to use that as a way to having a one up on another female. Like, ooh, girl, she get around. She fucked everybody over here and everybody over there and all that. So that's one thing about it. A female gonna always try to guard, they body count. They ain't giving that up. That especially if they got a high percentage. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean that just, I don't know. I guess you call it what I want to call it female politics, but it's not necessarily a female thing. I mean, because us as dudes, we judge a chick by how much body she got to a certain extent. But because that's when I go back to when you're talking about your type. As a dude, if a chick your type, you really not gonna give a fuck. I'm just be honest with you. You really not gonna. Most dudes not. Most dudes, if a chick they type, they throw all that out the goddamn water. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's probably a female thing. That's something that females use to have against each other. Oh yeah, she fucked this amount of dudes and she did this and did that. That's some female shit. Niggas don't care about that. Niggas do not care about that shit. Honestly, long as you ain't around this motherfucker with a bunch of, out here getting knocked up by all the dudes, we really don't give a fuck. Yeah, okay, all right, you fuck about 12 niggas and they went to your college or something. All right, cool. You got a baby by one of them? Nope. All right, cool. We good. I don't know, man. But that's something that was just an interesting read I came across. So Power last season supposed to be coming out, I believe in August or whatever. You know, it's been a good run. I mean, I was kind of late to Power, but when I started to watch it or whatever, it was a pretty good show. But this last season about to come up, I think it's probably gonna end. Probably Ghost and Tommy, they gonna probably fall out. But then they probably gonna get back cool towards the end of the season, and then I don't know, Tommy probably end up getting killed or some shit, and you know, some crazy shit like that. I feel like, what's her name? I forget the wife name. The wife probably gonna trade up on him, gonna turn state. It's gonna get ugly. But you know, I think it's a good thing they go ahead and ending it, because a lot of times they'll let these shows just run, and after a while it gets stale. And with you, Power, it didn't necessarily get stale, but it started to have a bunch of, you know, what the fuck moments and shit, you know. Like how the son, what's the boy name? Tyreek. How the fuck you let your sister get shot like that? You know what I'm saying? Now, it's a lot of questionable moments up in that or whatever. You know, I honestly feel like they should have never killed 50 off like that. I feel like 50 folks have made it to the last scene. I mean, not the last scene, but at least the last season or whatever. You know, 'cause he made the show, if you ask me. But Power should be back in August. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we'll be looking for that. So, in other news, Jason Mitchell, you may know him from Straight Outta Compton. He played Eazy-E. He done ran into some shit. Fucking off with these gals, man. Allegedly, they say he been, you know, harassing chicks, making chicks feel uncomfortable and all this shit, whatever. You know, and after everybody got together and got the reporting and shit, he ended up getting dropped from his management and basically all his projects and everything that he had going or whatever. I say that's unfortunate, because I mean, he's a pretty good actor, man. You know, he had this show, The Chi. I just watched like 1 or 2 episodes of it or whatever. What was that? A couple days ago. And I said, damn, man, that's fucked up, nigga, get caught up like that. And it's crazy because, you know, with all these Me Too situations and all this stuff, I feel like this, man. If I'm an actor, I'm coming to my job, man. Look, I'm coming to my job to do my work and go home. Now, with that being said, that, you know, I don't know. See, that's the thing. I don't feed into everything that I hear, but at the same time, I know there had to be something going on for it to reach that point. But I can just, if I'm putting myself in that situation, I'm not entertaining none of that. I'm coming to work, do my job, do my role or whatever, and I'm going home, man. Look, it's already hard as it is now for a black man to do anything in this country. So if you get that opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to where everything's working, man, do not entertain the bullshit. Don't do it. It's not worth it, man. You gotta think one thing about it. Just like you got dreams and aspirations to be a star, these little chicks, man, well, I ain't gonna say these little chicks, 'cause that sounds demeaning. Women, I say it like that, women have their dreams and aspirations too. They want to come up, they want to shine just like you want to shine. So it's gotta be some respect, you know. It's gotta be some respect. So, like I said, I don't knock the females, because hell, just, you know, I got a cousin just trying to, you know, go that route and do that stuff and whatever. So, you know, if somebody making her feel uncomfortable, you know, I would want her to speak up too. But I just think it's unfortunate, because I mean, he was a really pretty good actor. All I can say is, man, niggas, just look, man, just be professional. Be professional, man. When you come into these opportunities, be professional, get the job done, and move around, man. Move the fuck around, because hey, you could just you could say something slight, and all it takes is for somebody to interpret it wrong. And best believe they ain't gotta convict you. They ain't gotta take you to court. All it takes is for the accusation. They put the accusation out there, and it's a done deal. And you don't want no shit on your name when you trying to blow, man. So shit, look out for yourself. That's all I can say about that one. So I was listening, actually I was on Instagram, and I seen somebody posted this video. It was just like a little excerpt of one of T.D. Jakes' sermons. He was basically talking about how relationships can kill basically your creativity. And here it goes.
Relationships can kill your creativity, destroy your uniqueness, because relationships demand that everything become we and us at the expense of I and me. Come on now. I've been giving this a lot of thought. You cannot stay married long if you destroy I and me for we and us. Because eventually I need to be me. I can only be we so long. Eventually I need to be me. I need my own space, and I need somebody who likes me, so I don't have to hide me for we. I need somebody who finds me interesting, not somebody who's trying to steal me for we. We might work a year or two, but if you're going to make 37 years, 38 years, 52 years, eventually I gotta be me, okay? I gotta be me. I gotta be me. So you get this speech, it's not that I don't love you. That speech right there, we can always be free. But what that comes from is that I am exhausted from we and us, and you would never let me be me.
So I was looking up under the comments of the video, and the video is just basically an excerpt of the sermon. It don't necessarily show you exactly what the whole entire sermon was about. So I'm pretty sure he probably mentioned other things in that sermon. But I look up under the comments, and I know there's a lot of folks saying, well, see, this is why I don't want to get married, because I don't want to lose myself. I don't want to, just basically excuses of why they don't want to get married. But one thing that's left out of that excerpt is basically he forgot to put toxic in front of relationships. A normal functioning relationship or marriage, it's not gonna strangle necessarily who you are. In fact, what it's gonna do is it's gonna enhance who you are. It's gonna take what you was and turn it into something better, something greater. That's what a normal functioning relationship should do. Now, if you in the type of relationship where I'm talking about this person is dependent on you for their happiness and everything, and they got these insecurities and everything, and they use their relationship to build those things up, then that person that you're in a relationship with, they have issues. They have things that they need to work on. But if you got two mentally healthy, spiritually healthy, functioning adults in a relationship, and you keep God first, y'all good. Y'all good. I mean, it ain't gonna be perfect. Ain't not gonna be perfect or whatever. But I wouldn't say relationships strangle who you are. They don't. They don't. Just speaking from my own experience, relationships, a good relationship should enhance who you are. That's just my take on that. But also, I feel like, man, you can't just take one little scene and then judge the whole thing off of it. I just that kind of got under my skin. I'm like, come on, man, y'all ain't even see the whole sermon and just ran with it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you gotta be you. Like I said, a good relationship gonna let you be you. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, that person you with gon', you know, they love everything that come with you. And they ain't gonna try to, oh no, stop doing this, stop doing that. You know, anything that's potentially hurting the whole functioning unit, then yeah, there's some changes need to be made in that. You know what I'm saying? Say if you messy or lazy, all those toxic things, you probably should get rid of those things. You know what I'm saying? And try to get better. You're not good at saving money. Save some money. That's not something that you want to keep a habit of not being able to save your money or be able to use your manage your money wisely, because that in the end that can hurt your unit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just think one thing about it, getting in a relationship, you have to kill all that selfishness, all that selfish-minded thinking. You know what I'm saying? You got to find that balance of being able to contribute to your relationship, but also contribute to who you are. And I feel like as long as you got that balance, then you don't have to worry about becoming toxic. You know what I'm saying? You know. But yeah, that's just my take on that. Yeah, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back next week, episode 9. I finally figured out it's a podcast. This is what this is, a podcast. I had somebody ask me the other day, man, what's that shit you doing, man? You up there talking and shit, with the music playing and you talking, man. You gonna rap or something? Not today, but maybe next episode. Yeah, King Talk Podcast with your boy TC. See you next week.